Hi guys, this is Sadek from Drawdon.com, and in this video, we'll show you how to make changes to the touch and hold delay timings on your Android phone via ADB commands. So what is touch and hold delay? Well, if you long press anywhere on the screen, let's say on an app icon, then you get this menu. So this touch and hold delay timing is the timing after which you want to see this menu. For instance, as of now, it's set to short. So as soon as I press the app icon, I get the menu straight away. Likewise, if I long press on the empty screen or anywhere on the home screen or anywhere, then I get a menu. So this is not working on OnePlus phone, but it usually works across all the other phones. As you could see, I'm getting a menu at the bottom left, at the bottom. Apart from that, if you long press on the text, or double tap on the text, you get the option of copy, share, select all. So all these menus are actually the part of touch and hold delay. So by default, it's set to medium, but in the settings menu, you have the option to change this option. So if you go to the settings menu, go to accessibility, and under that, if you search for touch and hold delay, you see there are three options. You could choose from short, medium and long. Let me show you. If I choose the long option, then I'll have to keep on long pressing the app icon for around 4 to 5 seconds, and only then the option will appear. Whereas in the short case, as soon as I choose short and as soon as I press the app icon, the menu will appear, and this setting will be implemented across the UI and UX of the OS. But as you could see over here, we have the three options, but we don't have the option to manually type in the time frame. For instance, let's say we want the menu to appear after 500 milliseconds or after 1 second, after 200 seconds. So we cannot, 200 so that is not possible. As you could see, we don't have the option to manually input the time in milliseconds. But I found out a command, an ADB command, using which you could easily get this job done. So let me show you how that is possible. First and foremost, you will have to get hold of Android SDK platform tools. So get it from my guide and extract them onto your PC. You could extract them anywhere you want. In my case, I've done the extraction in C drive, and these are the files of platform tools. Once you have done the extraction, you will now have to enable USB debugging on your phone as well. So for that, let's go to the settings menu. From settings menu, go to about phone and tap on build number 7 times. This will enable developer option. So go to system, developer option, and then you should now see USB debugging. So enable the toggle next to USB debugging. You might get a prompt on your phone. Tap on OK. And with this, debugging is now enabled. Let's verify the same. So go to platform tools, folder address bar, type in CMD and hit enter. This will launch command prompt inside platform tools directory. As you could see, now type in ADB devices and make sure that you are getting an ID. If you are not getting any ID, then unplug and replug your phone. Disable and re-enable USB debugging. Tap on revoke USB debugging. Use the official USB cable that came with your phone and use the USB 2.0 port on your PC. So carry out these USB tweaks and make sure that you are getting an ID. Once you are getting this ID, you could now type in the command. So this is the command which you have to use. Just replace the X with the time that you want in milliseconds. For instance, let me show you an example of 2 times. The first time will be, let's say, around 7000 milliseconds. That will take quite a lot of time for the menu to appear. And the next time will be quite shorter. So simply copy the command and paste it in the CMD window. Let's replace X by, let's say, 1000. And let me show you one more thing. Just give me a minute. So convert milliseconds to seconds. So let me take a if we take 1000 milliseconds, then it will just take only a second. So let's take around 5000 milliseconds, which should take 5 seconds. So let me now show you. If I use the value of 5000 milliseconds in place of X, so this will take the value of 5 seconds and hit enter. And now if I long press, now I'll have to keep on long pressing on the app icon for around 5 seconds. And once the time frame will elapse, you could see now I get the app icons and the menu after 5 seconds. Now if you want to change it to any other value, you will first have to do a restart. Or if you don't want to do a restart, simply choose any one of the 3 values from the settings menu and the value will be reset. So let me choose medium, and the value has now been reset. And now you may choose any other value of your choice. Let me show you. This is the medium value. So now let me choose again, change the value. This time let's go with 50 milliseconds, and that is implemented. Now as soon as I long press, I don't even have to do a long press. As soon as I just do a touch, the menu tends to appear as you could see from here. So this is even short than the short option which appears here, because we have just used 50 milliseconds, which is quite a short time frame. So if you want to change the time and use a new command, let's say you want to use 500, then before every command you just have to choose any one of these three values to reset the time period. So you may choose medium, small, or short or large to reset the time frame, and then again you could use the time of your choice to get the job done. For instance, if you choose 10,000, then this will signify that you have chosen 10 seconds, and in that case you will have to wait quite a long for the menu to appear, and you will have to keep on pressing and holding the app icon for 10 seconds, and only after that the app menu will appear, as you could see. So this is not just restricted to the app icon. This change will be implemented across the OS. All you have to do is simply use this command, and if you want to change the time frame, simply choose one of these three options to reset the time, and then you may change the time frame once again. So guys, on that note, I round up this video. If you have any queries with regard to any of the steps, do let me know in the comment section, and thanks a lot for watching.